Hey guys, welcome to another video of World of Kings. Today we're gonna be not talking about the update. We're just gonna be talking about a very big topic when it comes to mobile MMOs generally, and topic that's coming up a lot regarding this game, and that's called the pay to win factor. And in the start, I made a video when the game came out about this game not being too pay to win. It was good. It was nothing really pay to win, and of course, it started to get more pay to win, as all MMOs could do. But how much, in my opinion, does it rank right now on how pay to win it is compared to other MMOs? I'm going to be comparing because, let's be real, when it comes to the mobile market, all the mobile games, all the MMOs have microtransactions. There's no mobile MMO that will not try to have microtransactions to take money from you. So let's talk about where is this game at right now. In my opinion, it was getting bad at the stage when they released. Let's see here. When they released this deal, Gale dedication deal. When they released this like a month ago, then I was getting very skeptical of where this game was going, how much they were trying to pay to win, and then they started to make it a little better by waiting to put out these deals until people caught up. Now, if you look at the leaderboards, let's look at the leaderboards, okay? So if you see the leaderboards right here, just in this top 10, there are players that have spent over $10,000 each. There are players who have spent under $1,000, and there's even players that spend under $200 on this top 10 leaderboard. I'm gonna say who it is, but you can just look at like the difference in the money they have spent, and then you can look at where they are on the leaderboard. They're almost even. All of these players are almost even. There's people again that spend over $10,000, people that spend over $1,000, people that spend over $500, and people who spend $300. Like it's all these players, all this top 10, top 12, whatever players, they're still even. There's no big gap. Like if you have that money, if somebody spends that much money in other mobile MMOs or other mobile games, they get a huge advantage over all other players. But in this game, they keep it relatively very balanced. That everybody, even though how much money you spend, of course you will get advantages, but they're so minimal. So all of these players in the top leaderboards, they can do the exact same content that everybody else can. There's no extra new content that they can be doing. Nothing like, of course the raids and stuff will be more challenging, but there's nothing that they can be doing that those players can't. Now the PvP, you guys already know about the PvP. The PvP is very fair balanced in this game. They released some emblems. I've been hearing that some emblems are give some kind of activated stat, which can be very useful for people who have those. But when it comes to PvP, it's very balanced. It's all based on your PvP enhancement, your PvP ranking, and so on. But there are some small things that can give people who are paying advantage, like those new emblems. Now let's talk about those emblems and charms, since they're out and a lot of people have been complaining about them. Now, most people that spend a bunch of money are getting to void boxes. I've opened like 2 of each, I think. 2 of each. I spent some money on opening 2 of each. But when it comes to these, you can get those by free-to-play play. Now you gotta understand that in the end, this game, if this game doesn't make money, we're not gonna get content every week, every month. You know, the game will die out. So they obviously have to make some kind of paying. There's some paying that I don't like when they came up with the top-up bonus, giving like dragon crystals, legendary essence, legendary shards. So we're not okay at that point. I understand they have to put it in eventually so new players can catch up, because most of the players that already got the legendary stuff, they are not buying. Like I am not buying guild dedication. Most of my guildies are not buying this, but people who I need to catch up to the game should buy those. Now let's talk about the new players, right? Let's say you're a new player and you're like, what server should I go to? Should I go to the latest server? Should I go to the first server? I will highly advise all new players to go to the newest server. No, not the newest, sorry, the first server. The reason is the first server will always be the most populated one, and they have a mechanic that you can catch up faster. This is one of the best MMOs to be able to catch up to everybody else and do the hard content than any other MMO on the market right now. If you join into an MMO like 3 or server like 3-4 months late, you can say goodbye to catching up unless you spend a bunch of money. This MMO actually makes it good, makes it easier for new players to catch up, and especially if you're on server like 1, it's an active server, you can get your runs done and so on, and it's very like a nice way to catch up. So, in my opinion, if they just keep going on this level, the only thing I'm afraid of is they're gonna jump up their pay to win level with something extra and something crazy, right? That's when I'll be like taking a blind eye to the game. But right now, in my opinion, the pay to win, it's not that much, even though people can completely disagree with me. But if you compare it to any other MMOs, it's not that much. Okay, there's no MMO that I like. I've been able to keep up with this game, and I haven't even spent the fraction of the money I spent on other MMOs. Not even a fraction, because I promised myself I was not gonna spend too much money on this game. And I've been catching up. I've been keeping up with everybody just by doing everyday dailies and everyday content that I can do. Of course, to be able to catch up like me, you will have to be in a good guild, of course. But this is honestly, in my opinion, a very minimal pay to win game. Of course, you have to spend money if you want to be like the top dog. That's normal for all games. But if you want to be a completely chill free to play player and play not in the competitive level, you can do that without being able to spend money. And I'm not being biased. You know, I've been telling you guys every time there's some crazy thing that pop up, I've not been biased. However, what this game can do is when they start adding some pay to win stuff, like if they start adding like this thing, right? This item right here, they need to be able to put this out so people can get those by doing some events in the game. You know, like this item, they should be people should be able to get these. Like these you can get already. The chest you can't get. These you can't get. Like that is when I be like, yo, what are you guys doing? If you're gonna add something, that you can spend money to get, it should be able to get it for free. I think it's even a law, isn't it? Like recently, they like a couple of years ago, they put like law. If there's some guy thing you can buy, you should be able to give you some kind of a stat boost or something. You should be able to get it free to play. Like that's what they need to do. Like when it comes to legendary shards and stuff, they should be make it easier for you to get. I'm guessing it will happen in the 2.0 update that will come very soon. But like they need to start adding these things more. Like they added some cool new stuff in the item shop, the grow kit for people who need to catch up. This is like for free to play crystals if you buy this. This is very good. Like I'm very happy they added this. But they need to add like more in-game stuff where you can get these rewards for free, especially when you need people to catch up, because soon they're adding a lot of stuff to the game. You guys are probably noticing. But I think, in my opinion, is that the game is going in a good direction. We are going to be getting a bunch of content. Now, this is what this game does that other MMOs don't do. Is usually when you play other MMOs, what they will do is they will add new content, right? And it will be either super hard content that people that are low level can't do, or it will be easy content that hardcore players don't have to can do easily. But this game, it adds super hard content, and it adds other content that people that are lower gear can do. And the example is, for example, this update, they added the charms and emblems, which you can get by paying, or you can get by doing the squad dungeons. However, they added 3 challenges. This is an easy one, this is a hard one, and this is a super hard one for the top players. Same goes for raid. So they balance it out. They don't only add things for the top players, they don't only add things for low gear players. They try to balance and add everything, and I'm super grateful for that. Same goes with the Overlord. They added Overlord 9 and 10. 9 for those who are like kind of high gear, and then 10 for like those top 2 teams on the server. So everybody are happy, and I really appreciate that the game is doing that. And soon we're going to get the 2.0 update. My most likely guess is going to be a level cap. So if you are a new player or you are an old player, you'll be able to catch up fastest to the top players. Now, you guys can just imagine these guys in the top, they spend a bunch of money, and you didn't spend much money, and you still, if you be playing every day, you should be able to be a high gear level like them. So if you guys have any questions about pay to win and so on, just let me know. Give me your opinion below. Instead of saying like, I see a lot of people saying F this game, pay to win, bullshit. Like, give some constructive criticism. Like, tell me why. Say this game is pay to win because blah 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 blah. Okay, you don't be like those guys that just like are super angry. Just give opinions. Let me read them. Let me guys give you my opinion. Sometimes I agree that there's some things that they could change differently. However, in my opinion, this game is looking very good right now. After being a couple months old, and that's a good thing. However, so one thing I really hope they start doing is stop opening more servers. I hope they start merging servers now, because that was my idea. That's what I was thinking they would do is they would make a bunch of servers, then they will start merging those servers together to maintain the population. I hope to do that. But that's my opinion of the pay to win, of the future of the game. I'm looking forward. I'm going to be playing. So if you guys are asking me, I'm going to be playing the game. I usually play the best MMOs that are out of the market. You guys have seen that. I played Order and Chaos when it was like the top thing. I tried other games. They were not good, like just as good as Order and Chaos. I played Order and Chaos 2. I quit it when it became too pay to win. Same goes with COL. And I tried other MMOs. I tried Axe. I didn't get into it because it was too pay to win. So I usually only play MMOs that are actually good. So I'm gonna be playing this MMO as long as it's good. And right now I'm enjoying it. It's a good MMO. I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm gonna be making a chart, like a top 10 chart of best MMO to play in 2019. If you don't like this MMO for some reason, there's other MMOs, but again, those will require you to spend more money. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, notification, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.